Great day, everybody. How's it going out there? My name is Sandler Francois of Premier Paralegal, also known as your favorite divorce professional. Today's topic is for my custodial parents, but I think it's important for everyone who has a child and who's paying out child support, or if you're considering a divorce and child support may come into play. This is about collecting child support payments. All right. If you've been listening, you've heard the different steps involved in the child support process, dealing with the family court. And I think these videos have been helpful. You've actually told me they've been helpful, and I'll continue to create them as long as they're helpful. This is a disclaimer that this is not to replace the competent advice of your attorney or your legal advisor or whomever is assisting you through this challenging process. And these are just facts that I've gathered, culminated just from research. I've been doing this for over 10 years, and you can find all of these same facts online, or you can just listen to them here, as they'll save you time so you can continue on with your busy life. Okay, so now, collecting child support payments. Going to be pretty short and sweet, simple and straightforward. Listen closely. Your child support order will be made payable to the Office of Child Support Enforcement's Support Collection Unit. So you'll see something from time to time like OCSE, that stands for Office of Child Support Enforcement, and SCU, Support Collection Unit. So your support order will be made payable to that office. They'll collect the non-custodial payments on a regular basis, usually through payroll deductions. The child support payments will be forwarded to you electronically by direct deposit to your bank, if you gave them a bank account, if you have a bank account, or through the New York State, I think it's called an EpiCard. I know it's a MasterCard that I've seen. I think it's called an EpiCard debit MasterCard program. Checks will only be sent in hardship cases. So checks are a rarity. So you'd have to speak to the court or the OCSC about if you needed a check. If they consider you a hardship, they'll define what that means to you. It'll take more time than I have right now, but you could look into that if you desire a physical check. If you move, it's important to know, if you move, it's important that you give the Office of Child Support Enforcement your new address so that they can contact you and ensure that you do not miss any payments. They don't know if you're moving. The system isn't that good. So it's important for you to take ownership of your situation and let them know if you're moving. You may be charged an annual service fee of $25. So once a year, $25 may come out as an annual service fee. The fee only applies to custodial parents who have never received cash assistance benefits in any state. The fee will be collected if at least $500 in support is collected for you during the federal fiscal year. The fiscal year being the financial year, and they do it from October 1st through September 30th. So this fee will be collected if at least $500 in support is collected for you between October 1st and September 30th the next year. The fee will continue to apply in each federal fiscal year where $500 or more is collected. Okay, so an annual service fee of $25. The Office of Child Support Enforcement cannot provide collection and enforcement services if you have an order that is payable directly to you. So if it's paid directly to you, they treat it a little differently. You may request a change, though, of payee from direct payment to the SCU, to the Support Collection Unit, and then they can go through a collection and enforcement process if you change the payer. So in other words, if it's going directly to you and it's not being paid, then you'll have to go through enforcing the child support order, which I'll talk about in a future video in the next day or two. We'll talk about enforcing the child support order. But if you go to the Office of Child Support Enforcement and ask them to change the payee, to change the payment going directly to you, to them, so they can pay you, then being that they're taking over the situation of collecting payments, they have means of collection and enforcement services to make sure that money is paid out. So you're not stuck if your child's non-custodial parent is not doing their job and making their payments. So a change of payee can be done on any child support order issued by the New York State Family Court or the Supreme Court without a court hearing. So the good news is you wouldn't have to go to court. You just have to contact the Office of Child Support Enforcement directly. That's pretty much it. So that's about collecting your child support payments. Rewind this, play it over again. I gave you a ton of information that should prove itself helpful, so you don't have to hopefully go pay anyone for this information that you just got for free. It only costs you less than 5 minutes time. What do you think? Are you having these kind of troubles? Maybe we can help you. Maybe we can point you in the right direction. Give us a call, 718-360-22.